Good morning, everyone. Swiftgal. We are playing some more Lone Fungus, and today we are doing some backtracking now that we've gotten our powers from the last area, the Mossy Ruin. Oh. Restoration Protection gives you a protective barrier after healing. Very cool. But there is another room back here. Let's see what this says. One of the 10 sacred mushroom commandments, okay, shall not harm a fellow fungi, and everything do to others what you would have them do to you. Do I have something that will help with this? I don't think I do. That's kind of annoying. We are missing a few powers still, so we might need something else here. Let's just do a little bit of poking around just to make sure. We can't do something like that. Does not appear to be the case. I think I know what I need to do, only because I had to do something similar. Like, there might be some kind of thing that lets us do that or hit the switch, but the fact that there is a silver shrine right here actually makes me think that this is going to be something where we have to be able to, like, teleport back to the shrine somehow. But I don't know that we have something that lets us do that. If it was actually save quit, that would be nuts. That's annoying, though, because that key is actually something that I've been wanting for quite a while. That when I was checking one of the maps, I haven't been using maps for the most part, but I did at one point just because I was pretty lost on what to do next. And the result was finding an item that I could not get for quite a while. Which, of course, is not super helpful. So, with that in mind, I think we're going to go ahead. We've got a few random spots left. I would really like to clear these two out, because I feel like this connection down here in Deep Grotto Might give us something that we missed early on. Which, the fact that we've got 2 slots right here makes me feel like that is even more possible than it would have been originally. Plus, we need to go back here to get the Hyperion host anyway. Carry all the spells and have the powers to make destiny come true and restore this kingdom. Allow me to provide you passage to the surface, as the way has been opened. May fortune favor you. So over here is now open. Whenever we get a chance to get back there. Which I assume we won't want to do yet because boss. I'm assuming that's the end of the game. Oh. Is this an area that we didn't originally do because... This is an area we didn't originally do because it's underwater and I didn't have the water breathing yet. But I bet we could have still gotten through it. Oh, this looks like a game of hit every wall. Fun game of my favorite game in every Metroidvania. In Hollow Knight, it was listen for caterpillars as you swing at walls. Whoa. Wait, is this a random boss? Ow. Okay. Noted. Yeah, we pretty much broke the game at this point. These bosses are not... press down and left trigger to strike the ground and do a ground bounce. Down and left trigger. Oh, left trigger. Oh. That's odd, but I'm not sure how useful it is. Other than it gives you your jumps or your dashes back on level ground. Actually, that does not give you your dashes back. Never mind. This is even more useless than I thought. I don't get it. Sword booster, increases sword damage. Okay. Well, that's getting put on. Oh, there is something still there. So I guess let's head back up and we'll get these last two. Is there a shrine down here? Yes. So rather than climbing back up that, let's go down, because generally going down is easier than going up. We are missing a ton of these doors. And there's actually even several that we have available and haven't done. Which, it's good to remember where those all are. Or where we can get to those, rather. That's what that big blue door symbol means. And there is a golden idol right near it. We head back up here. I think I think this is something we could have done earlier just by pogoing. Because this is pretty straightforward. I think that is the last mine shroom. Yep, just got the achievement. And reduces the cost of healing. That would have been nice. I don't think we need it now necessarily, but would have been nice. I will say, the return tour to these earlier areas is always a fun part of Metroidvanias, where you just walk through all the enemies and go through the challenges without actually using the powers that you were supposed to, because you have new ones that are better, and you just cruise through everything. And this is another one where we had where we didn't have the water breathing before, so that makes sense. But I would have avoided it. It seems like it's doable, but that's okay. Successful parry result in faster movement speed. Meh. Ladybug. Oh, I should actually check the ladybugs. Okay. We were supposed to be here way earlier. I should really get back to the Ladybug central location as well. Where was that? Up here? I think. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna, rather than making you watch me walk back all the way through this, I will cut back when we are at the next place. Okay. Given that we're pretty close to the end here, I went ahead and took a quick peek to see what I was missing that I actually wanted to get. Because this is one of those situations where if you didn't actually look up some of these things, you probably wouldn't find them unless you were really looking deep. And I'm just kind of do a quick roundabout here. You can see this was the iron key was right here. That's important because it is one of the 2 doors that we don't have the ability to open yet. Where was the first one? There it is. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just do a quick loop here. So that we can finish off. I'm not gonna 100% this one. I feel like we've probably gotten far enough with most of the stuff, but there's a couple little side things that I really just wanted to take care of quick. Because they were things that I saw at the beginning and wanted to finish. So this is a boss door, hidden boss door. The Red Crawler Queen. I have a suspicion that, as with most of the bosses we're fighting recently, this is going to be a bit of a joke now. But this gives us the teleportation wand. And the teleportation wand, hold up and B. Lets us teleport back to any shrine we have recently been to. Which, if you recall, was what we needed down here. I had to solve a puzzle very similar to that in Pokemon recently. I suppose recently is relative, but you know. So that gives us the gold key. And the gold key is something that opens a door that we found way at the beginning of the game in the mechanical forge. What just happened? Okay, I think this is going to be another boss, but I'm not 100% sure. No. Royal Ornament allows you to teleport 2 silver shrines. So this is a little annoying to me because you get it pretty late in the game, and its main purpose is to backtrack, which you've probably already done for the most part. But we finally have it. Better late than never. And honestly, we could have actually gotten it a lot earlier than I did, just because I mean, I really didn't maximize like when I was going to be able to get that or something like that. Okay, we're gonna wander over here quick. I want to see if there's any new reward for the ladybugs. I don't think there probably will be. And we're not close to maxing it, so we're probably just gonna call that an L. Oh, maybe we'll get one. I'm very confused, but okay. They must have switched those 2 reward tiers or something? Oh well, whatever. We finished one. We're not gonna get the 3rd one, probably. Just because there's a lot of ladybugs left that we haven't done, and I'm kind of okay with accepting that at this point. Let's see, there's 2 more things that I wanted to grab, I think. Or sections that I wanted to get to. Wait, this isn't right. I want to go down there. So, I think these are the areas where the shell is going to be usable. Yep. Big Meteor Blast. Increase the size of Meteor Blast. We're not really using Meteor Blast, like, in combat, so I'm not super worried about that, but it did feel like a good one to pick up. And the last one over here that I noticed was this. and I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna warp over there and give it a look. And I think we're probably going to... I think we're probably going to be calling it at this point, or at that point, depending on what we find. I feel like we've had a pretty good run on this, and, oh. We need to wall dash to get it. Let's get that. But that's... Oh, we just never went over here. Okay. Interesting. So there's a whole section over here of... of the lava temple that we just didn't do, I guess? Which explains this. Looks like we just got the last map shroom. Are there more than... Interesting. I thought it had said earlier that I got all the mana shrooms when we hit 50. Okay, they have it set up there so you can't climb that way, I guess. So it's probably a down only. Wait, what? How? Apparently you can do that? Awesome. You can use the Polar Bounce for that. And at fast speed, will set Green Cap aflame, doing damage to enemies in this path. Interesting. Okay. Wait. I just had that weird realization that the Well, that feels unfair, but okay. I did not realize that's how that bounce worked, and that is now ridiculous. Let's see, we have a gate. Oh, we have a gate down here we didn't do. I'm really surprised at how many relics we don't have at this point. That feels like the biggest... Oh, we're missing a bunch of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emblems, 3 abilities, and 1 item off the list here. And like a dozen relics. The Great Pipe. Acid that flows through the pipes of this dungeon is my blood. I don't know, can you help me somehow? My primary function is to regulate acid levels. I can provide analysis. Yeah, that's okay, I don't need the information. Yeah, I'm cool. Okay. Poison Slash. Damage over time. Okay, that's actually potentially really good if it scales, but it probably doesn't. Okay, so I feel like that actually gives us a pretty good overview of what we want, of what I would like to get out of this game. There's still a lot left. It looks like a lot of, but most of what's left seems to be hidden. Just to state it, so there's actually 3 ways out of the game. One here, one here, and then the path over here, which is the one we're going to be taking. Three ways to the surface. I think that's a really interesting... I don't know if that affects the ending or not. I just know that they're there. Okay. So I think we're going to wrap up here. And we will pick back up next time and probably finish the game because we're literally saving outside the last boss. I am very curious to see if we can cheese the last boss as hard as we have the last few bosses. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope I get done with the first attempt and say, I need to rearrange my relics. But we'll see. Anyway, hope you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.